including you and I, that everyone had circled on their calendars. So, that being said, how do you see it being played out?
We have two excellent teams. The talent is there. The coaching is there. There's so much at stake when two good teams square off. Make it anyone's call tonight, because I don't know exactly who's going to come out on top.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Porzingis. Back to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Lou Dort gets the defender off balance with that up fake, draws contact. That's textbook basketball.
He's off on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Now, here's Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Dort wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Dort. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Great D that time from Tatum.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one, good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
On the wing, Williams. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from 3-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Williams from outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
On the wing, Williams. .58 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Fires from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Dort. Holmgren in the corner. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Tatum. Porzingis at the elbow. No good with the elbow jumper.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Caruso, no good. Celtics leading by 4. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
The kick out to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Ah, here comes Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder trailing by 5. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The kick out to Holiday. Misses the 3.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
That ties it up. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 6 here in this quarter. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Holiday. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Over in the corner, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Celtics trailed by 4. Right side Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And just miss after miss right now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. White, wide open, he fires. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Thunder leading by 6. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Caruso. Offensive rebound. Williams. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. Celtics trail by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The kick out to Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 5 now.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Tatum on the wing. Outside, Porzingis on the wing. Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Brown.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to White. Pass to Porzingis. Thunder with the rebound. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And even 3-on-3 break. Back to Joe.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Hartenstein. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The kick out to Brown. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Tatum. To end the drought. Throws it down, JT.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Brown outside. Back to Porzingis. 5 to shoot.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Screen by Hartenstein. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Porzingis at the elbow. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Outside Williams. Fires, high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Tatum on the wing. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder, up 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Holiday. To the middle. Pass to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The kick out to Holiday. White with it. And it's Wallace picking him. Back to Holiday. Lock at 6. Here's Porzingis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Nobody near Williams. Offensive rebound. Wiggins. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Right side, Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
White, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Left side, Tatum. And the 3 off target.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Williams. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Tatum. It's to Holiday. And here's Porzingis. Brown with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:44 left here in the 4th quarter.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Pass to White. Now here's Porzingis. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Tatum. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Williams can't hit. Fane looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Here's...
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The three from Tatum. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got the first basket of the game for the Celtics. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Back to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Back to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Porzingis can't hit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Tatum. Excellent D there from Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Celtics leading by 3. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Caruso looking for an opening. They get a hand on it. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Back to Williams. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics leading by 5. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. Tries it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. On offense, here are the Celtics. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. They are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
6 on the shot clock. Williams can't get it to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Now White. Left side, Porzingis. And it's White missing. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Now here's Brown. Tatum with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. And it's in there. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Holmgren. Porzingis with the block. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Right side Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. White, wide open. He fires. Tries again. And it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
To the inside. Here's Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Caruso. Second chance shot. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Boston.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The kick out to Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Williams looking around. Back to Dort. Holmgren with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, White. The kick out to Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Pass to Caruso. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now here's Tatum. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Boston leading by 8. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Celtics making a change here. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Pritchard. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Walsh. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
It's not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Pritchard. The three. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired young scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The three ball, and the three ball is good. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
It's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Horford right there using both his head and his hands. As soon as he gets the ball, looks up the floor, starts the fast break.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso. A three-pointer is right on target.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D could afford to give.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Porzingis can't hit. Under trailing by 6. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is. Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Thunder with the possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The kick out to Williams. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. A three from Porzingis. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis, it finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss. Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Tatum. The screen from Brown. There's the lob to Brown. Out to Porzingis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the three. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Here's Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Out to White. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 12 points for Porzingis.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston on top, up 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder trailing by 8. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Back to Holiday. Out to White. Right wing. A three from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Jacks up a three. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The kick out to Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams a screen. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
A wide open look here for Caruso. That one goes. Count it.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. The screen from Brown. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Thunder with the possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Reporter David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside. Guys?
Thank you, David. And stolen by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holiday. Back to White. Screen by Porzingis. Down low. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Dort misses.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big. Well, that's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Fast break, here they come.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Dort on the wing. Count it!
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Caruso. Buries the triple. line. Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
To the floor from the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Stolen by George. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Outside, White. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. Outside, White. The kick out to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark. And here now the Thunder. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got the first basket here in overtime for the Celtics. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Holmgren to take the lead. Inside. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Caruso. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Outside, Dort. It's stolen by Brown. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Misses the three. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the first. That narrows the gap to one. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Porzingis. And it's White, top of the key. From the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. Caruso with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams with the jam.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Tatum gets it to go inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. And here is Caruso. Launches it. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside. And so it's Boston with it. Led by as many as 14 points. And here's White. Back to Holiday. Here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. The screen from Brown. Porzingis gets a 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's some great awareness. The clock's running down. Porzingis with the presence of mind to know just how much time was left and beats the shot clock.
Here's Holmgren. Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Here's Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Shot to stop the run. It's not going to go for him. The Celtics on offense. You
have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Porzingis with the steal. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The shot by Williams, no good. Here's Boston now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Fires from way out.
Oh, man. Talk about finding change in the couch. Yeah. How do you get that?
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge.
Dale con Uzi, dale con Uzi, dale con Uzi. Vamos a quitar. Seguimos ahorita tú y yo. Yo te voy a ganar, tú vas a ver, tranquilo, que yo te lo voy a coger a esos dos. Dale, que son ustedes. Lo de la vaina son ustedes, denle ustedes. Y además yo volví a trabajar ahora. Pero tranquilo, que contigo, ya es contigo que yo me voy a pulir, contigo que yo voy a jugar, contigo que yo me voy a pulir. Tranquilo, que tú y yo, donde sea que nos, cada vez que tú te libres y yo te libre, es a matarnos, hasta que se nos gasten los dedos. Ahí está, Leo, ahora es que él está duro, ahora es que él está enfocado. Dale, tiene miedo. Es lo que te digo, es lo que te digo. Es lo que te digo. Si yo tuviera la precisión de los tiros como la tienen ustedes, porque yo dejé de tirar la palanca, loco, la palanca tiene pila de delay. Entonces tú me llegas demasiado rápido. Yo dejé de jugarte a ti con la palanca. Y por eso yo también fallé más, porque al yo tener tanto tiempo sin jugar en el cuadro, estoy perdido, o sea, no la meto casi. Ese tiro de mismo tiempo de tener primero con Caruso, yo no sé ni cómo yo lo metí.
¿A los cuántos días Dios hizo la tierra?
¿Cuánto tiempo que Dios hizo la tierra?
Nueva notificación. Invitación a nuevo interés.
¿Cuántos días Dios hizo la tierra?
Para obtener más información.
La tierra.
Porque lo dice la escritura. Moisés escribió los primeros 5 libros y ahí lo dice. En vivo con Dios al lado. Le dijo que lo escribió. Nadie puede revelar eso. Moisés, oye, ¿cuánto escribió la Biblia?
¿A los cuántos días Dios hizo la tierra?
¿Cuánto tiempo que Dios hizo la tierra?
Eso que come porque lo dice la escritura. Moisés escribió los primeros 5 libros y ahí lo dice. En vivo con Dios al lado. Le dijo que lo escribió. Nadie puede revelar eso. Moisés, oye, ¿cuánto escribió la Biblia?
¿A los cuántos días Dios hizo la tierra?
¿Cuánto tiempo que Dios hizo la tierra?
Eso que come